Hi, my name is Jason Prelip, and I am a student at Lourdes University in the College of Business and Leadership. And this semester, as a requirement for my degree, I was a part of an internship opportunity at Yark Automotive Group in the accounting department. First, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. Currently, I am a senior at Lourdes University, majoring in accounting. Some of my hobbies that I enjoy to do in my free time are playing and coaching soccer. I enjoy many different forms of art, such as ceramics and painting, and I also love traveling and would love the opportunity to do this in the future in my career. And that is why I was really excited to hear that I was accepted into a global immersion program after I graduate. So who is Yark Automotive? They are a family-owned car dealership in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. They are the largest volume new and used vehicle dealership in the area, bringing in annual sales of over $350 million. What matters here at Yark? What really matters to us at Yark are community, employees, and the customers we serve. They do everything in their power to make sure everyone involved in their business is happy. An example of community is where we took a few of our Fiats to the Pride Parade that was held in downtown Toledo to support the cause and help bring awareness to the community and our employees. An example of employees that I will always remember, even though it was a small detail, is that every Thursday the manager in our department took the company card and would buy us all bagels for the morning. It is such a small detail, but it just shows how much they appreciate us. For the customers, they do everything in their power to give their customers excellent customer service and making sure they are happy, which starts with making the community and employees happy. Working at Yark, I have two main supervisors in our department, Dan Tierney and Heather Webster. In the accounting department, we are a very open family that is very warm and accepting to anyone and everyone. We all are willing to put our own work aside to help each other out, and if we have nothing to do, we ask each other if they need help. This gave me a lot of different learning opportunities because I was always able to keep busy. We also have a few parties for holidays and special occasions so we don't burn ourselves out and don't start hating our jobs. Sometimes it is just where we all bring a dish to pass or Yark pays for our lunches. Either way is a great way to make the employees happy and to create a type of family bond. One of my main jobs at Yark each month is helping put invoices into our system. This is actually an invoice that I see often each month because we order a lot of parts from here, and that is O'Reilly Auto Parts. These and all our other invoices are the bills that we receive from different companies each month, and there are a few different steps I do in completing this task throughout the month. First, I put in all the invoices that come up to the office throughout the month. Then I compare the statement that we get at the end of the month to a printed out of the invoices we have to see what we are missing. I then locate our missing invoices by calling for them or emailing either people in the departments the invoices are for or by calling the company themselves. After I get all of the invoices in for each company, I turn the statement over to Barb, who then pays the bill. Two other tasks that I do throughout the month, and usually at the end of the month, is the ethos statement and adding up the total taxable amount. The ethos statement is the payment we make each month for the cars that we receive from our customers. Basically what I do is find all the customers' info, so when I make the journal entries, I know where to allocate the money. Then I cut the checks to the company of the full amount, and after I cut and send the checks, I adjust the journal that was made while cutting the checks to divide the total amounts to each customer so they know what the money is for. With the taxes, we receive paperwork on each vehicle we receive each month, which includes on it the taxable amount for that vehicle. I then split all the vehicles into their companies and add them all together to get totals for the month. Some of the stuff that I had to do while interning at Yark that related a lot to my classwork was with the journal entries, which involved inputting the debit or credit of whatever I was putting in and making sure everything balances and goes to the right account. This involves a lot of problem-solving skills and attention to detail to make sure everything is correct. Another thing was communication. There are many forms of communication that I use throughout this opportunity, and I feel as though a lot of the projects I did throughout my classes helped prepare me for this, such as public speaking assignments, Excel problems, and all of the emails and phone calls with groups and teachers to get all my assignments done. They all helped prepare me for the job I was assigned throughout this internship and also for my future career after I graduate. Throughout the program, I was really able to expand on my own knowledge of myself. I was able to really understand how I learn best and how to deal with complicated situations, such as multitasking on assignments and learning a new system. Learning the system was very hard at first because it was so big and there were so many different locations I had to use. So I was forced to take a lot of notes and keep going back to remember each step for my assignment. This helped me develop my note-taking abilities and figure out how to remember things best. I found out that using a lot of sticky notes really helped me to remember what I needed to do still and keep myself organized. I also started creating a list of importance to make sure everything is done when it's supposed to be. I then started to realize I started to use these during school more and more, knowing how much it helped. Overall, this was an awesome experience that allowed me to get a little bit of a feeling of the accounting environment and what I have to look forward to in the future. Some of the things that I felt are most important that I learned from this experience is gaining an understanding of myself and what I have to do to learn task at hand. Whether it is tons of sticky notes reminding me what I am doing, having a journal divided up between different assignments I was given that I can go back to, or whether it is knowing when to ask someone else for help. Overall, it was a great learning experience that I feel really prepared me for the future. Thank you for your time, and are there any questions for me?